The Centre for Technology Enhanced Learning is part of the Department of Educational Research at Lancaster University. Professor Don Passey is the director of the centre.
We're a group of researchers who have a common interest in technology enhanced learning, and we bring a range of complementary perspectives across the social, the affective and the cognitive domains.
The centre brings together a core team of academics from the Educational Research Department with associates from other departments and universities. Other members include doctoral students and alumni. All share a common interest in the research and evaluation of technology-enhanced learning.
Our interest lies in studying how people use technology to learn. That means studying learning practices using technology, not examining technology in isolation. Technology on its own does nothing. It is how people use it that is important to us, and that is what we aim to study critically. We are not technology zealots or salespeople. We do work with technology developers, but our main interest remains in studying how technology is in use by people.
The work of the centre involves evaluating the strengths and weaknesses of technology-enhanced learning practices. The aim is to enrich the practices we study and to inform wider policy. We contribute results, theories and methods to the research community. The focus is on how people use technology and what they need from it.
For example, we're interested in technology and inclusivity. We're interested in how technology can support and enhance the learning for individuals and for groups. We're interested in the context in which that happens. So we're also interested in how technology can support learning for those who are supporting the learners themselves, such as teachers, tutors and counsellors.
Dr. Sue Cramner is currently working on a project which is looking at how young people with visual impairment use digital technologies for learning at school, at home and out and about. This is a particularly important area because digital technologies are having a huge impact on young people's learning, and particularly in terms of self-management and self-direction.
Really, the centre is about bringing people together to collaborate. We have associate members in other departments such as the management school and in countries on 3 continents. This allows us to bring together different academic disciplinary perspectives and different cultural backgrounds. We have a large PhD programme here at Lancaster and we collaborate with a number of our former students. We also host particular projects. So for example, we recently hosted a researcher from Serbia whose work focused on the use of technology to support mathematics education, and that project was funded by the British Scholarship Trust.
The centre's projects often involve national and international partnerships. For example, the M-Learn project brings together partners from the UK, Netherlands, Greece and Italy. In this project, we are researching how teachers in schools can be trained to use mobile technologies to support children's learning.
The M-Learn project is an European partnership to explore and promote the teacher development of mobile learning practices. The centre contribution was first by contextualizing the teacher development of mobile learning practices. The second was to conduct a training needs analysis, and the third contribution is on progress, and it is to conduct a pilot study to explore how mobile devices are used to support teaching and learning.
The centre researches how technologies are used in particular social and cultural contexts. Within these contexts, projects focus on social, cognitive and motivational aspects of learning using technology.
A major theme for us in the centre is life transitions and digital technologies. We know that people experience transitions in their lives, sometimes with difficulty, when, for example, they're moving from one school to another, or from unemployment to work, or even when they're changing work practices in their place of employment. We're interested and exploring how digital technologies might support people in those circumstances.
Among other things, we want to understand the digital skills that people might use to empower themselves during those difficult periods. We have run study days on life transitions with colleagues from Malaysia, and we ran a conference symposium in Germany from which a book section is currently being prepared.
Paul Davies is conducting case study research, which is exploring military to civilian transition through the use of digital technologies and learning. We are working with Future for Heroes to understand how to develop mentoring activities, which follow on from a 4-day programme at the Braithey Estate in Ambleside. The centre brings together people with a variety of experiences that contribute to our understanding of different social and cultural settings. Some of our members have worked in Southern Africa, for example, or have backgrounds in industry.
From a social cultural perspective, TEL can be seen as a bridge to change the outcome of education. My experience with African countries made me realize our technologies can not only enhance learning, but also have a major impact on people's lives. For this reason, I want to understand how technology and learning can work together, especially in African countries.
The work of the centre sometimes requires thinking about learning activities with technologies in unusual ways, challenging taken-for-granted ideas. Projects in the centre use and develop a range of theories and research methods in different settings.
Our work uses a range of theoretical perspectives and methodological approaches. We're interested in learning in the widest sense, how technologies can support learning in formal classrooms, in informal settings such as on the street, and in non-formal clubs and societies. We're also interested in how technologies can broach learning across those settings and make links for learning. In order to do that, we need to take different methodological approaches in each of those situations.
Our work on learning spaces recognises that the physical world has an important influence on how technology is used. Technology impacts how and where people work and means that the surroundings for learning are more varied. Technology permeates the world around us, and we want to understand the implications for learning.
As an associate member, I foresee some research opportunities for the centre, especially in the intersection between my area of expertise, evaluation and technology. Topics like how technology can change and shape education, and also how technology can help the process of evaluation and the practice of evaluation need to be further explored.
The centre plans and develops a range of activities. More information can be found on the centre website. The department also sends out regular updates via Twitter and Facebook.